I'm on Facebook Ads Library here to look at landing pages that are working. I know they're working because they've been running for months, and I'm going to go through them all here. I'm going to see which examples I like the most, and I'm going to get Claude to replicate this for me in under 10 minutes. Okay, you're going to need something called anti-gravity. When you open anti-gravity, you're going to want to open a project. So mine's already on the project. But if you were doing it yourself, it would give you an option to open a folder. You would open the folder that has all the Claude MD files in there. And once it's opened, you'd give it a simple prompt, something like, I want to build a new landing page for my lead gen company doing bathrooms. Okay, so once you've started it and given it that prompt, it will give you a bunch of instructions. So you can have a read through these simple things like what's the conversion goal, what's the vertical, what action does the user take, is this for paid ads, etc., etc. Now you can go through all of these instructions and it'll give you a clear understanding into what you need to be doing. You can see just here as well, it says when you reply, you don't need to fill in every field, just give me what you have and we'll go from there basically. I actually gave it a prompt saying, build me a US lead gen funnel called bath quotes, use these references for page structure and design. So I gave it a few URLs as references from the ones I got on Ad Library. So these are what people are running ads to at the moment. And I thought these were pretty good. This is a type form, by the way. Yeah, I quite liked these different ones. So yeah, I gave them as references. Now, give it a few more prompts in there. So fetch it, model the layout and flow, brand name for mine is bath quotes, and then giving it instructions of how I want it to look and what I want it to do, basically. So I gave it that and left it to run. It took about 5 minutes. And then as you can see, it said on it, building your flow spec without touching any other projects. On auto mode, meaning I don't have to give it any approval to basically make any edits. And then it just goes through everything. And then you can see after about 5 to 6 minutes, it was done. And it basically just gave me a summary. I then asked it to give me a preview so I could take a look at what it's created. And it hosted it through my local server. So I will show you what it looks like now. And this is what it has created for me. So a full quiz funnel landing page style thing in about 5 to 6 minutes, which is crazy in my opinion. Now let's have a quick look through it. Compare 3 quotes from top rated bathroom modelers near you. Okay. And we've got some conviction here, so Angie certified, Google, etc., etc. Now this is cool. This is interactive, but I would probably make some edits on these things. So like stairs is not to do with bathrooms, nor is this picture to do with bathrooms. This is okay, but I'd still make edits to make this look better. I quite like this. This is cool. So we got Google reviews. Sound pretty human to me. Mum needed a walk-in shower for accessibility, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, they're pretty cool. And then we got some FAQs down here. Nice. Yeah, I quite like this. For like 6 minutes work, this is good. Yeah, this is great. All right, let's go through the flow and see what it actually looks like and what it's created. So I'm just going to go 74740 as a zip code. I am looking for a tub to shower conversion. Yes, I on the home. ASAP. That's nice. Okay, so Kieran Slanky, put my email in, sweet. And this is one of my US numbers that I found online, by the way. So I just borrowed this from Chick-fil-A. So set my free quotes, click that. And once that's done, it sends me to a thank you page, which is exactly what you want. An installer will be in touch, blah, 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 blah. Need a sooner. They've got a number to dial directly into the client. This is obviously an example, by the way. Yeah, I like it. This is great for 5 to 6 minutes of generation time. Like, this is great. I can't complain. Now, just as reference, if you wanted to host this on an actual live domain, you'd have to use something like Cloudflare, and you can actually ask your agent for instructions on this. So I would just put here, this looks great. I want to host this on a live domain. How can I do this with Cloudflare? And it'll give you all the instructions on exactly how you can get a domain registered to this custom coded website or landing page. And yeah, you can basically start running traffic to these things or do whatever you want. Sell these websites to people. Yeah, the world's your oyster, I guess. But yeah, for a site to be done like this in under 10 minutes, it's absolutely crazy. And I can refine this or customize this to whatever type of level I want. But yeah, in a nutshell, guys, this is exactly how you create a landing page using Claude Code. And if you find this useful, click subscribe. I'm also going to include my Instagram handle within the description for you to get the MD file. So if you want to copy this exact agent to do exactly what I've done, drop me a message on Instagram. I'll reply and send you over the details. Thank you.